أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my class, my beloved sisters and brothers, and all ladies and gentlemen? May Allah bless us always, forever. Okay, let us start our class by Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. We praise for our Almighty God, and salawat and shalom may be upon our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, today we are going to explore, to study about the natural resource law. Particularly, certain sector, part of natural resource law is the land law, because land is part of a natural resource. So today we are going to study a certain sector of natural resource law, such as the land law. Okay, to get inspiration from the Quran, because we are Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta. How to get inspiration to advance, to sustain, to make it useful of our knowledge. So everything must be on the right track. So it is fundamental to understand what the verse in Quran that give us inspiration. So today, inshallah, I would like to read three verses of Quran in Surah Yasin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وآيات لهم الأرض الميتات وأحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون. Part of the Allah scene is Allah make it leaf of the earth, and from the leaf of the earth, Allah grow. Allah make it growing many seeds that very useful for human, and we can eat. Okay, then وَجَعَلْنَا فِيهَا جَنَّةٍ مِنْ نَخِيلٍ وَأَعْنَابٍ فَجَّرْنَا فِيهَا مِنَ الْعُيُونِ. And also Allah create many gardens, various gardens of date, etc. And also Allah create the water resource on them. Okay, then third ayah, liya'kulu min samarihi wa ma'amilatu aydihim afala yashkurun. So by the garden, by the seed, and all of the growing thing on the earth, so human and animal, etc., living thing can eat, and the seed, the fruits, and also can create many advanced food, right? So why you don't thank to Allah? Okay, from this ayah, three inspiration we can to expand our knowledge. Okay, firstly, natural resource is part of the Allah's sign. So every us must be in the Tawhid. We must strengthen our Tawhid by studying natural resource, and also we can collect capital to sustain our life until the after. So the study don't only use for our short period, but also long period after. Okay, then secondly, from this verses of Yasin teach us about many various functions, many various activities on the earth. Yeah, any how to grow garden, how to manage garden, how to manage the land, not only from the for traditional activities but also modernized activities. Okay, then lastly but not least about the ethical framework. لعلكم تشكرون. Ya afala yashkurun, right? So this is about the ethical framework that teaches us in the Islamic view, yeah, in studying natural resource. Okay, from this guideline, we can get the direction how to advance, how to promote the ethic based, yeah, natural resource study. Okay, brothers and sisters, moving to other PPT, yeah, legal framework on the natural resource law related to land matters. Okay, firstly, constitution. Yeah, of course, constitution is our supreme law. Yeah, everything must be based on this verses, right? Particularly Article 33, first third. Okay, very strongly urge that the earth, water, and natural resource therein controlled by the state for the greatest prosperity, for the people. Okay, then basic grand law, UUPA number 5 1960. Okay, and then still many laws that we can read in the PPT, and also more technical regulation, such as pendaftaran tanah, land registration, and also land use, and certain regulation regarding the land use planning, and also land procurement, any certain law. And also the last but not least is the omnibus law, the law number 11, 2020. Okay, yeah, I think so many, I think more than 50 article regarding land law. So it's very important to read accurately the omnibus law. Okay, then institution that regarding land matters. I think land matters beside any certain land institution, the administering this issue, such as BPN, National Land Agent. But because so many sectors in land issue, such as land use planning, land permission, and also land reform, mostly all those decentralized to the local government. So any related institution, other related institution, they must be in good coordination with the National Land Agent. Okay, then scope of land study. Okay, in the land planning, land use policy, and land reform, land registration, land tenure, and land acquisition. Okay, we are moving to land planning. Okay, land planning is very important. In other words, any land use and spatial use, all of those are related closely to the land planning use. And Article 2, basic Grand Acts, Article 8, Article 14, Article 15, all of these managing and controlling accurately about the land use planning. Okay, the fundamental question regarding the land use planning is land for whatever, land for whatever, and how to manage them, what right and obligation and limitation in land use planning, and how to legally enforce them. Well, this is the fundamental land planning question, land planning law. Okay, land for whatever, for example, right? Any piece of land, see land use regulation. Any use land is the land area for human activities such as housing, public service, industries, farming and agricultural fields. And how to manage land use planning? Many level of authority that controlling the land use planning. National land special use. It is the authority managing belong to land belong to central government, and province lands special use. Okay, controlled by province government. Their district land special use controlled by kabupaten or kota or city government. So, the level of detailed planning on land. So every land use policy and also land special policy must be spelled out accurately in the more detailed planning on land. Okay, then land planning model. Any two model of land planning, land use planning. Firstly is natural model. So the land zone based on the nature, based on the tradition by people. So growing naturally, city growing naturally, right? And housing growing naturally, village growing naturally. This is first model. Okay, any benefit and any what negative thing by this model, and also zonation. Okay, zonation. So any certain design how to create zonation, any open zonation and any closed zonation. Open zonation is the zone that are very flexible. Firstly, maybe as a piece of forest, but after that, because any social demand, such as for capital city relocation, so this forest could be open. So this is the flexible, open zonation, and also closed zonation. Closed zonation is the area of the land that must be closed, must be certain function. For example, for the temple, for the what's national and heritage, etc. So many certain function on the land that we cannot change, right? For the most, because any historical background that we need to preserve. Okay, and also close zonation maybe regarding the disaster, because disaster we cannot tackle, right? Particularly the quick disasters such as eruption, tsunami. So this area could be as a closed zonation. Okay, then principle of land or spatial planning. Sustainable, harmonious, open, integrated, legitimate, and equity. And right and obligation limitation. Okay, because land use planning is very fundamental. So there are two sides. Some of the land use planning give authority to the state, but also other side give what's right for public, how to participate, how to control the development of land use planning, and how to enforce. Okay, the enforcement is very important. Half of the law is law enforcement. So law enforcement of land use planning is fundamental. Okay, various sanctions to enforce any administrative sanction, penal sanction, private sanction by common code, and also public control. Okay, example of legal product of land planning, yes, such as spatial use planning, Jogja Special Region, Jakarta Detail Spatial Use Planning. Okay, then second sector of land law that we are going to study regarding to the natural resource law is land tenure. Okay, and this is the legal basis to control land tenure system. The Article 33, of course, then Article 2nd of 4 and 16, Basic National Agreement Acts. Okay, then other technical regulation under Basic Agreement Law, and also customary law. Okay, general definition, actually what the land tenure. Land tenure is the legal relation between human and the land. This study mostly provide the legal legal relations such as land right, many various land right that provide many level of land right, from the strong land right until the lowest land right. And also this land tenure study teach us about how to get, how to access, and also how to transfer, etc. Okay, then limitation of adat right. The land right could be divided from the two sources. From the statutory land right, statutory land law. So many acts that regulate about the land right. Land right coming from land statutory or land law that made by state, right? And also land right that coming from adat law, the adat law, and both are recognized strongly by our land law system. Okay, so many land right coming from adat law. Okay, then this is a limitation of land tenure. Ini hak milik, ini hak guna usaha, ini hak guna bangunan, ini hak pakai, etc. Okay, then moving to other sector about land registration. Okay, registration is very important as well, because this study of the land law giving the certainty of land right. Maybe by issuing the land certificate, etc. Not only registration for the first ownership. Also, when we transfer the land right, we need, must be based on the registration as well. Okay, then. Okay, and last but not least, upon the land reform. Land reform. Okay, agrarian reform is very important. It is part of the agrarian sector. Changing fundamentally the structure on the tenure, occupation, use of natural resource for achieving the highest welfare people. Okay, and the agrarian reform is very great mission, for natural resource alone. So we can study accurately we can read the top MPR number 9, yeah, 2001, regarding the agrarian reform and also reform of the natural resource. And this issue spelled out strongly by the many programs, many agenda of the government regarding the land reform. For example, distribution of land right, to limit the land right. One cannot own the land beside they are they are settlement, they are address of the district. It's called as the absentee, yeah, absentee. And also transmigration, transmigration is part of the how to distribute justly the land right. Okay. Okay, then the conclusion, yeah, of the on the study. Okay, I want to conclude to get the clear understanding about the brief explanation. Okay, sector of national agrarian policies, yeah, such as land planning and land use policies, land tenure policies, agrarian reform policies, and land registration policies. Okay, all of those is the sector in land law that provide mission and vision, yeah, to achieve the people prosperity. And secondly, related institution manage land matters must be in clear and effective coordination. Okay, lastly, about the result of land governance must be for people prosperity. It's very important. It is the for the conditional mission. Okay, that's all our explanation about the natural resource regarding the land issues. Okay, we close our class by Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.